Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice for the Nintendo 3DS. Well, we've reached the final episode of the mainline series, and hopefully there'll be more mainline entries in the future, I hope. And I'm still waiting on Season 3, you know. I want more. Alright, so, for the record, no, we are not going to be taking control of Prosecutor Sadmahi, just because we see the silhouette there. That don't mean anything. Alright, so, let's now enter the final episode of the game, Turnabout Revolution. Here we go. Yes, start from the beginning. So, welcome to Turnabout Revolution.
It's time for a revolution!
No! Let go of me! That's far enough.
Huh? Who's they?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
There we go. And I finally discovered what the real reason why there was slowdown in the anime cutscene is because the moment I switched back to OBS Studio to turn off the mic, well, that is what made the anime cutscene slow down for some odd reason. As I said, keep in mind, I'm using a VGA monitor. If I was using my HD monitor, I wouldn't have this problem at all. None at all. But because I'm using my HD monitor, I mean my my regular PC monitor, which in actuality it's an HP 1740. It's a good monitor in a way. It's a 4 by 9 4 by 3 monitor, and it's been helpful. And as a matter of fact, whenever I play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, like the quality, I'm sorry, the frame rate is at 60 frames per second, and then because whenever I play this on my HD monitor, it's cut in half in a way. But oh well. Anyway, so we're back at the good old Write Anything Agency, where we now take control of Apollo. And oh boy, here we go. And this concludes our report on the recent TV hijacking incident in Kurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Are you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah? Dhurke, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the other TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. in a galaxy far, far away. Sorry. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is there any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? And guess who's here? Dhurke the Daring himself, Dhurke Sadmahi. Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? How old is he right now? That way, it might give me an idea. Oh, never mind. Oh, I guess he has to introduce himself. So that way I can get his picture profile. Because all I have is Trucy, Athena, Phoenix, and Nayuda. Alright, anyways. I just beamed in, I just beamed in from Kurain, and boy are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming or hallucinating or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir? So, I mean, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with a bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone the old man's me, the rebel Dhurke. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Sorry. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but what do you want, Dhurke? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. I agree with you there, Apollo. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too. But the fact is, I came here to see you. The honest truth. He's not joking, by the way. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years, and he's already asking for a favor? He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds wanna know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Alright, so yeah. This is Dhurke Sadmahi, the father of Nayuda and the foster father of Apollo. Don't worry, we'll get into more of their history later as to how this all happened. Alright, so he's 45 and the leader of the Defiant Dragons and the man who raised me. He was a lawyer once. Still is, by the way. Still is. He's just fighting for lawyer rights. That's basically the whole idea of the Defiant Dragons. Because keep in mind that the kingdom of Kurain have abolished all lawyers, and the reason why Dhurke started this whole resistance is to fight for lawyer rights. Alright, so what brings him here anyway? Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dhurke Sadmahi, and I'm well, rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV, they're calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. Now, see right here. If she would have put a rebel without a cause, now that would have been a movie reference there, but it isn't, unfortunately. A real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy, you got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group, the Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now that's a movie reference there, but without the good part. In Kurain, I'm like the boogeyman, a tall tale. Parents used to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. That's never gonna happen. If you've seen the actual ending to the fourth game, there's your answer. If y'all haven't figured it out, I might as well tell y'all. Apollo and Chusi are siblings. Except they don't know. They have no idea. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad. She's a plucky one, all right. Someone pluck me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. Alright, about that. Foster father. What did Mr. Dhurke mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Kurain. Did I never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in Kurain? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Kurain when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. Indeed it is. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dhurke suddenly show up acting all parental. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dhurke, what is it we can help you with? All right. So, what about this request? Let's see. I need sorry. I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Kurain. That's where you come in. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founders or for some time. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you gonna do if you don't find it? I don't know. I guess that means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Different year, same old Dhurke. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on that orb. Really? Yes. Baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Kurain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurain. Spirit mediums. Right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. Archie Buff. I'm really not getting the pun. Archie Buff. Nope. None at all. My Defiant Dragon Patriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. I remember him running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? Yeah, why not? An adventure is an adventure. Normally, I would have picked whichever option, but it wouldn't matter, you know. Yeah, I forgot to mention this throughout this playthrough. There will be times where you're given a choice. Sometimes it could be a wrong answer. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you choose, but the story will progress no matter what. Fine, but I'll charge him my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Alright, so what is this Founder's Orb? Oh sorry, this is Apollo. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean, faceless? Oh, sorry, this is Dhurke. Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism. Wait, so let me get this straight. The Holy Mother is faceless, and anyone who sees her face is considered blasphemy? How does that work? Oh, well, no, never mind. I thought I had an answer, but I don't know. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As the Founder's Orb, as for the Founder's Orb, it was it was found during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that anyone who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority. Sorry, I can't help it. Alright, fine. Authority to rule Kurain. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Ron regime? Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Does that sound like something you'd want to see with your own two eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Alright, so we're given our first piece of evidence, even though there's no picture of it. The Founder's Orb, a national treasure of the Kingdom of Kurain. None but those in the royal family have laid eyes on it. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good. Yum, yum. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove. Jove. I'll just go call him Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Alright, so we get a picture of Apollo's father. A picture of my biological father, Jove Justice, who died in Kurain. And yeah, a bit of a detail, he was part of the resistance, in a way. Well, because he too is a lawyer, if I remember correctly. I guess we're gonna have to progress further into the story as we go along. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright's coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trips so short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point in sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. Alright. To Kurain Village we go. The Founder's Orb awaits. Alright, so we're done here. We can finally move on. Let's head to Kurain Village. I haven't seen that place since the second game, actually. Alright. And we're back in Kurain Village. So this is Kurain, so this is Kurain, the mystical village of spirit channeling. And I must say, I like the improvement on its theme song. It's quite an improvement. And where ancient traditions come alive. It looks like a really peaceful place. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it, we used to live up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all. You know that Mr. Dhurke is not only Polly's daddy, but prosecutor Sadmahi as well. And the way you two talked about it, like it was nothing, the whole bus ride. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dhurke, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of that and vinegar. He was a real rascal. He and Yuta used to run around the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I even got pictures of them posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, Dhurke! No, wait! Prosecutors Sadmahi used to be like that too? Well, think about it, they were kids once, so why shouldn't they have fun? The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Dhurke, don't you think you've said enough? You're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Oh, it's Emma. Alright, so Emma's back. Okay, so Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Well, maybe. Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't give horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. All right. But first, let's speak with Emma. Oh, wait. I guess I can't. I guess I can't talk to Emma. Alright, let's head towards where Dr. Buff is. Oh no. Yeah, if you see an outline of someone, well, that means it's not good at all. So this is the Dr. Buff's study? Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Excuse me. Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son. There are so many relics. They're spilling onto to the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. Huh. That reminds me of that bird from 5Ds, the one Rex Goodwin had on the back of his jacket. All I see is a mess, and what's with the white outline? Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf shelf ladder. We're labeling it in accidental death. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books? Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? All right, so the doctor's death. So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call of this morning saying Dr. Buff has been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Yeah, that is one long ladder there. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one, and that sent him headlong on a fatal fall and onto to the hard floor. Why can't they use carpets? At least it helps a little. I don't know. How sad. Killed by his own books, but at least he was doing something he loved. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to cover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Then some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Turk? A dead man. I can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something, and that is the Founder's Orb. Pops here had a great agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. But Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing of my compatriot that's should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So who is this gentleman you're escorting? Dhurke. Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dhurke. He's from the kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there? I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused on now on making Kurain a better place through volunteer work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. Well, it is true. It's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Mahi's real father too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmahi? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. Guess she puts. I guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dhurke, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great. She must have seen that news report on TV. It will it'll really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure, you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dhurke. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, it can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. All right. So let the investigation start. But first, let me have a little sip of coffee. As of the recording of this video, we're under a cold front right now, so those either here in Texas or in any other state or country that's experiencing a cold front, I encourage you all, please stay warm. Please stay warm, because being exposed in the cold for too long may give you a cold that you do not want. Alright, so let's examine the area here. Alright, so we have so much to examine, so I guess we should start from the bottom and basically work our way to the top. Alright, so let's begin with this bird picture here. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. Well, I mean, I know they use chalk, but nowadays they use rope, I think. And the doctors has joined them. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the reason why I stopped. Now, that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. We're done here. Anything that's red? Oh, wait a minute. We found something that's red. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Wow, look at all them shoes. There are a few pair of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitors' entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. All right, we're done here. And ooh, a computer. I wonder what kind of OS does the Ace Attorney series use? Windows? Linux? iOS? Who knows? Alright, this PC is password protected. Juicy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk, that I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes! I better watch what I put in there. What? Are you put weird stuff in your desk that you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Oh dear. Alright, so let's check more right here. That shelf. A lot of microscopes. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably will kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. Yes, alright. Oh, I guess we've already... Okay. Ooh, this, hanging plane here. Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the excuse me, the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. No, it's a plane. It's a plane. How could anyone... Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a plane. It's a plane. I was about to say... Maybe it is a bird, but no, it's a plane. Anybody would mistake a bird for a plane. Alright. What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Now this little contraption reminds me of the character in Darkstalkers. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Oh, that was start. Whoa! It's moving! Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets! Scrape! Grind! Do I even know what, wanna know, what this thing is for? Ooh, there's a picture right here. There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Wait, didn't they already... Nah, it couldn't be. If I remember correctly, if you recall, Trials and Tribulations, Pearl was given a letter from her mother, you know, about the whole plan of attack on Maya, and something revolves around pouring curry, not gravy, curry on the scroll. I thought they had already cleaned it up, or maybe they just replaced it, but could it be that same scroll from the third game that had all that curry in there? I mean, on it? Alright. Why would there be gravy stain on it? Who knows? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Who knows? But it looks like it meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend? Food splatter art? That pun wounded me gravyly, Dhurke. Alright, it's been scanned, and I guess the last thing we need to check is the outline here. So this is where Dr. Buff died. And here we have a picture. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the hook there, but what's that the dark stain? Poop? Mud? It appears to be coffee. Oh wow, I was way off. It's still damp, so it must have gotten there on there recently, perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside. Or make scary faces on it. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. Alright, so we have a diagram here. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. Yeah, keep in mind, it's a tall window, not a long window, but a tall window. Yeah, and a very tall one at that. Oh my goodness. Excuse me 1 second, I'll be right back. Cut! Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so the doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? Well, that explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Alright, so we get our next piece of evidence, the study photo. The doctor fell, hit his head on the floor, and died. There are blood and coffee stains on one of the books. And we get the study diagram, the diagram of the doctor's study. Note the bookcase, large window, and second floor area. Okay. Anything else? Alright, that should be it. Unless there's another blinking red area that I may have missed. And yes, that seems to be everything. Because I don't see any. I don't see the hand pointer clicking red and all, but yeah, that seems to be it. Is that a kunai? Oh wow, that's cool. Right here, where I'm pointing, there's a kunai there. That's cool. It's very, very cool. All right. Am I actually sure that I'm not missing anything? Anything at all? Can I move around? Okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we have more stuff to, Ooh, a dinosaur. Okay. A coffee maker and a bunch of cups. I wasn't pointing to that. I was pointing at the figure there, not at the coffee maker or the cups. What's wrong with this thing? I mean, it's not the controller that's at work here. It's just, oh, never mind. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Guess I'd better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. Alright, so... Ooh, this little suitcase here. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell? That sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage, which means its owner is likely from overseas. Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it and see what's inside. Or is there not a tag on the handle of the suitcase? Normally, if you're traveling, most suitcases actually do come with tags with like a little like a cardboard paper, you know, so that way you'll actually or you can actually put your name on it, maybe your flight number, or or the phone number, address, that kind of stuff. But not many people do that because they don't want their you know, their personal info exposed, that kind of thing. But I don't think they do that anymore. Guess not. That's because you're. Oh, that was actually Emma laughing. That's because you're not me, Emma Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Well, I can put it on your face if I have to. Nah, never mind. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensics switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. Alright, so it's back to the good old dusting for fingerprints. Thankfully, I do not have to use the mic at all, because, oh my goodness. You remember how to do this, right? I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off. Exactly. Well, have at it. Now, where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? Alright, so let's use the here and use the D-pad to move around here. Yeah, the D-pad is only to move the brush, and the circle pad, or the analog is used to move around the brush, and the D-pad can be used to move the camera around. Alright, so let's see. Let's dust around here, find any fingerprints around here. Anything at all? Keep in mind you have a limited source. Blow it all the way. And as you blow most of these things away, the dust away, you will get some of that, some of the powder back. So, and I am surprised that this is kind of. All right, let me switch here. There we go, much better. All right, let's find any fingerprints around here. Any prints around here? Excuse me. All right, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Found something. Let's blow this. Let's blow the ink dust right here. All right, there we go. And right here. Alright, let's analyze. And let's try right around. Come on. Right here. Doesn't look like there's any prints here. Alright. Back to dust. But it looks like they're handprints here. Hmm. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. All right, let's analyze. And right about here. Hey Emma, I've got a clear print here. Okay. Let me know who do you think it could belong to? Who could it be? It would have to have been someone who would have paid the Dr. Buff a visit. Alright, let's switch. Let's see. No, not that one. No. Don't know about that one. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I found something. There's only one way to find out. Let's try That's Our Ball. Let the scanning begin. I think we have something. Match found. Alright. Yeah, there was a bit of slowdown there when I was trying to blow off all of that fingerprint powder. We have a match. That's, come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have him. I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Kurainese people aren't at all like him. I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb. Alright, but we're not done yet. Oh, no. We're going back to where we are right here. The good old, the sacred jar. I missed this one. It says Ami, which supposedly is supposed to have the spirit of Mystic Ami. But in the second game, wait a minute, it is the exact same scroll. Oh, I get it now. This whole part right here is basically a callback to Trials and Tribulation. So anyways, what happened with the sacred urn, by accident, Pearl with her ball, she kind of threw it and it bounced towards the urn, dropping it and breaking it in the process. She attempted to put the whole thing back together, which she did. However, not in the way it was supposed to be. So instead of saying saying Ami, it said other words, I am. So yeah. And for the record, this is actually the second time that no, actually, hold on. This was actually the third time actually that the urn was broken. The first time was none other than Maya, when she was but in her I think she was 3 years old at the time, and Mia was the one that was trying to fix it, but they got caught via a picture of the two of them together. The second time was because of Pearl, as I mentioned earlier, and the third time it was broken It was back in the the mask episode in Trials and Tribulation, where Miss Andrews accidentally she saw the thing broken, and she fixed it. The only difference is she fixed it up the way it was supposed to be. It was supposed to say Ami. When it was put on a poster, the words "I am" was still on it. So a very funny callback to Trials and Tribulations. But that's not the only thing. Ami. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe if it's if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. She mentioned those panties again. It says WRIGHT in super big letters. Is this girl for real? Anyways, the less said about this, the better. Alright, and lastly we have the statue of Ami Faye. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. Alright, anything else? Ooh, those tiki heads look kind of weird. I wasn't pointing at the staircase, but oh well. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh yeah, I forgot. Emma doesn't know about Apollo's fear of heights. Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly, like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. Alright. Let's see if there's anything right here that I may have missed. Ooh. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. Let's see. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. There must be these must be his research notes on the founder's orb. Excuse me. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Yeah, that if you recall in the first episode, excuse me, that these are the lyrics to the if I remember correctly, to the seance dance. At least I think I remember that. But anyways, let's see. Let's go on. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been snug during Kurain's rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Well, you were only a child when you were living in Kurain, so it may have been a while since you may have seen it, or he's never seen it before. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Kurain knows. Not knows. Sorry about that. Not much of a way to keep it a secret. It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Huh? That's strange. What is it? The Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Ah, he's right. Most people haven't even heard of the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers. I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Alright, so we get the research notes. Research notes on the Song of Ceremony and the box containing the Founder's Orb. And that should be it. Alright. It seems the orb isn't here. That means that's might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Alright. So that's it. Before I present something to Emma, let's take a look at that little that research note. So it contains what's known as the second half of the Song of Devotion that was never sung, or no one has even heard of it. It says, "Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only then the Holy Mother return, descending upon us in all her glory. The Founder bestows the greatest power known." So no one... Okay, so what we know now is that no one has ever heard of the second half of the Song of Ceremony. So, anyways, let's head back. So yeah, that's our next piece of evidence. So let's present the picture of that's our ball. Assuming, of course, I have it. Unless there was something I missed. No, I think that's it. Never mind. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's head back to Kurain Village. Skip that. Good day to you, citizens of Kurain Village. My name is Paul Paul A, or Addison. Addis. Yeah, there are some names I can't pronounce. I'll just call you Paul, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. Paul Action. savior of Kurain, has come to... Ah! It's you people! Apollo? What is that strange, conveyance coming this way? Right, left, right, left. It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins? So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What are you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't? So, I take it, you knew the doctor. What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Kurain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? And what do you mean by king? Ignorant fools. I am the Paul Addison. Wait, Paul Addison. Paul Addison. Politician! Oh, okay, now I get it now. Politician. Okay, I'll just call you, yeah. Paul, okay, now I get it now. Paul, politician. Now I get it now. I am assumed to be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Dhurke public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And writer of his grandfather's coattails. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead. Bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. A pleasant day to you, good people of Kurain. I am Paul Atishan. It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurain together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Paul Atishan is a vote for a happier, hopier Kurain Village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool! You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Yeah, okay, so this guy is running for a spot in the council in Kurain. This is Paul Atishan. Reclaim the glory of Kurain. Anyways, politician. What's his deal, really? What is his deal? Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. Has this guy ever thought about a car or something? The Titian family have been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Titian, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Kurain. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Titians. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing, Juicy. I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people today, you people really need to pay more attention to politics. Alright, it's time to answer his question. What were we doing in the doctor's house? So what business do you have at the Dr. Buff's house? He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the King of Kurain. The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How did you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Ama... Oh my goodness. Is what I think that orb really was back in the third game the Crystal of Ami Fae. That was the Founder's Orb. Oh my goodness, that purple orb. The Crystal of Ami Fae, in actuality, is the Founder's Orb. The one that Misty Fae was holding on her staff. That big orb inside that staff of hers. That is the Crystal of Ami Fae, aka the Founder's Orb. Oh wow. The Crystal of Ami Fae? That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Ashton family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dhurke said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that. He had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Fae being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner. Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about, and thus let's present the picture of That's Our Ball. Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dats. Alright, the Dats. Sorry, Dhurke. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon! Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No. We're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it back to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? Who is this benefactor he speaks of? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's a purely political decision. And in exchange, your Patreon will get the people of Kurain to vote for you? Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Yes, it is. Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. A politician will reign supreme someday. Oh boy. Alright, so let's head towards the detention center and speak with That's Our Ball. Unfortunately, he got himself arrested. And why are you covering your face? We already know who you are, so... Anyways. Hey! Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime. I've nothing to say to you. It's me, Dhurke. Oh, Dhurke, you sight for sore eyes. I knew you come to save me. Excuse me 1 second, I'll be right back. Cut! Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry about that. False alarm by my dog, so... Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the grub here's pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dhurke? No thanks. They just send me back to Kurain, where I face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? Eight to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How you been? Fine. And you, Dats? You look good. Besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns? They've grown up with you. Just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pull a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Simer's like my second home. It's really not bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. Alright, so welcome back. That's our ball. Alright, so about the orb. That's what was what the doctor had really the founder's orb? Absolutely positively. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the crystal of Ami Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the founder's orb. So then Paul, politician character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies. Who knew? I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believes he had the founder's orb. Let me see that. Let's see. Orb transfer. I agree to hand over the founder's orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Dr. Archie Buff. I think I might... I'm still trying to figure out that pun. If I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See? I got it all down in writing. But that's... Why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here? It sounds like he was scared of you. Did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. If it was the doc's friend, he told me, he told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Alright, so we get the orb transfer agreement. States, I agree to hand over the founder's orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Alright, so why was he arrested anyways? What have you, are you done now, Dats? Nothing! I'm innocent, I tell ya! It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny. I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell ya. I mean, a human police dog. How funny is that? Right. So, what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. The dang pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dogs got the last laugh. Weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. So what are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Or maybe you never took it out of your suitcase. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about that. So, is there any way they let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Dhurke, AJ, you gotta find my passport. All right, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might that's passport be? Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. The doctor has a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Follow me. It must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dhurke, AJ, I'll see you guys around. And off they go. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy. I know. Alright. Nothing we can do now but go back to the doctor's study. Let's see if they finished investigating. I think they did. Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. He was? What was Daddy doing here? Oh, wait a minute. I have a phone call? Okay, never mind. If there's a number I don't know, I don't answer. Unless they send a voicemail or a text message, then I'll know. Alright, good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Don't think. Feel. Let me think. Something about his ride never showed up at the airport. Wait, what? Athena never showed up at the airport? Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us. No one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me, of course. Thanks, Emma. Alright. First and foremost, we better find that's passport. We should also find a word we should find a word. Have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it. Let's not forget about Dad's passport. It should be somewhere around here. Oh, I see it now. All right. So first things first. Let's examine that little toy helicopter here. There we go. What's this? Model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. Alright, so that's basically it. So let's just search the old suitcase. That's suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there. It's no good. It's locked tight. Whatever happened to your magic, Trucy? We should have asked him for the key. What are we gonna do about Dad's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open. Why don't I take it over to Dad's so he can unlock it? That way, you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thinking, Trucy. Okay, here I go. Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton! Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Knowing that, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What? Are you gonna pick it? Oh yeah. There you go. That was fast. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's passport. I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Trucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say. Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. Oh boy, awkward silence. So what do we talk about now? Get down! Hit the dirt, son! Huh? What the? Ah! Are those real bullets? And to me, son. Say something. Oh, that's smart. You maggots! What do you think you're doing? Believe me, you're not gonna believe who he really is. So, more on that later. You maggots! What do you think you're doing in invading buff airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me. Yellow belly yahoos. Whoa! It can talk? What kind of jump? Drone. Nothing. That's Sergeant Buff. To you, soldier. You got that? Lowly grunts. How? What the who now? Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Apollo, let's play along. For now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry about that. And there we go. At least until we get the info we need out of him. Got it. Alright. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant Buff, sir. You forgot to say sir. Ain't you never seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try again. Oh boy. Sergeant Buff, sir. Better. Much better. Oh boy. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the right anything agency. And my rank is fledgling lawyer, sir. Affirmative. Private Justice. Private. Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Excuse me. This obedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? Oh, sir. Yes, sir. Good. We might make a man out of you. Yeah, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. He called them Cyclops. It's so funny. Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit, and rank too? I'm Dhurke Sadmahi. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is leader, sir. Excellent. Welcome aboard. Commandeer Dhurke. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous mop over your cold head or call head? I think I might have made a mistake. A ridiculous mop you call a head. Sorry about that. Soldiers should be clean cut. Now I remember how she looks like. she's a little girl. No, or like, well, the kid has long blonde hair. So yeah, you base because as I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game. So in actuality, it's the daughter, not son. So he doesn't have a kid. Though why is she a shut-in though? Well, I guess maybe we'll find out. Soldiers should be clean cut. Sorry, but this is my signature look. Whoa. Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on that battlefield. No place for leave-in conditioners. All you got is your life, and you're lucky to have that. He's ugly. Yeah. Right now, they think he's a boy, so leave it at that for now. He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. Alright, so yeah, this is Army Buff. Yes, that's her name, Army Buff. Get it? Or in this case, Sergeant Buff. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. A mustache. But I can see everything you do from here, so 10 hut, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off of your face. I'm going to whip you sheltered peaceniks into shape. With what? Your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers too. And that's not all, commandeer. With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it, on the double. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Alright, so we get our next piece of evidence. Sarge's drone. A helicopter drone operated by the doctor's kid, equipped with a camera and a microphone. Alright. That thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? Ah! Holding up in a stronghold to defend against an army is an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy, still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense. It was just an observation. So the greenhorn who ain't even charged a firearms got something to say, does he? Sorry. It won't happen again, sir. Darn tootin'. Now, state your intentions, soldier. Alright, so let's ask about the location of the orb. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised us to hand over the Founder's Orb. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. Oops, silence. Oh. Hmm? Papa, why? Why'd you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all... oh, sorry, it's small. If it helps at all, well, what did I do now? You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First, I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa. You've lost your mother too? She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? All right. Let's ask. Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Excuse me. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. Ooh, that's never a good sign there. The sound of flames, you know. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms. Kicked out a window and jumped. She did what? She was like a walking talking medal of valor. My mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. She sounds like a superhero or something. But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Mama! I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire, he was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. He must really feel alone now. Apollo, I imagined you know what he's going through. I do? The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who's suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Alright, so what can we present to... Oh, I know. Let's present the picture of Apollo's father. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died in a fire. What? And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. But, Private Justice, you've suffered a loss, just like mine. I have, and that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No, I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention! For the record, no, I'm not gonna do the Bone Crusher's version. Oh, what the heck, I'll say it anyway. Attention! Sorry. I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Ooh, are those? They remind me of griddles. You know, the ones from McDonald's, or are they like flat Whoppers or something? They look delicious. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes, and call me Sarge. Don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Ha 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 ha. Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dhurke's getting way too much of a kick out of this, but you gotta play along. All right, the location of the orb. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here in Papa's study until last night, but he said he was going to hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somehow. Somewhere in the village, I guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night? That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us toward the hiding place. Alright, Dr. Buff. So Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me. He moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university to move here. He did? He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. There's no one in the world I respected more than him, but that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Alright, so we're done here. Alright, so we already got the passport. So... let's see, what can we investigate? There we go. Examine? Ooh, we should go back here. Unless there's something we're missing here. Probably not. Let's take a look at these shoes again. It's a shoe cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. These boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. Alright, let's move with the camera here. Ooh, Kelly's. There's something here. Oh yeah, look, come on. There we go. Something's giving off a soft glow inside this boot, but it's too dark in there to see what it is. Well, isn't that the item that we're looking for? Oh, what's this? There's a question mark on the bottom of this boot. Papa had those custom made for his archaeological field work. He had the soul of an adventurer. This boot had the soul of an adventurer too. Let's see what else. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. There we go. We might get a better look if we undid these straps. Alright, that should help a lot. Let's see. Oh, there it is, there we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. It looks like some kind of glow moss. Glowing moss. It could have come from wherever the doctor went last night. Must have gotten in with some of that mud. It might be worth looking into. If it'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Alright, so we get our next piece of evidence, the glowing moss. Alright. Let's continue the investigation. Let's take a look at the PC again. See if we can find anything here. Well, since Sarge is with us, maybe we'll get the password. This computer could provide us some useful info. Drat, it's password protected. Dhurke, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to. Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers. Leave it to me. A modern-day warrior must be well-versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. All right. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. There's your password. And I'm in. Looks like modern day warriors have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. All right, let's see. Oh, what's this? An email message? Now, this is interesting. It's a research report. Okay, I may have gotten something wrong. About the orb being purple. Or maybe it was painted. Who knows? It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. Alright, so we get a flash drive that contains an email. Data obtained from the doctor's computer includes a report on his research into the founder's orb, which is stored on a flash drive. So, yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at that raincoat. It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet, and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed, maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Alright, so the raincoat has been added to our evidence. But what's this? Let's take a look at these glasses here. Are these the doctor's? Yes. Those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he's been having trouble reading lately. But those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these. Dhurke, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought. I just don't I want to leave any stone unturned. Alright, so we get our next piece of evidence, the doctor's reading glasses. The doctor's poor eyesight meant he couldn't read anything without these. They were found on his desk. Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat, and it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any idea where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my seize the fence strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Alright, so there's nothing else we can do right now. So we're basically done here. So let's head back towards the village, and hopefully we'll find someone that might give us a clue here. Skip. It feels like somebody's watching me, and it's really creeping me out. Aw, look at the birds. Oh, it's just Paul Titian's campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever. I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather! It really lifts the spirits. I know. After our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at the mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go? Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. Alright, let's examine here. So what is he oh, wait a minute. There we go. What do we have here? It looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's with that thing on the left? A monster? Some kind of alien, perhaps? In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what did you expect from a little kid? Little kid? Huh? Well, look who's here. Oh, it's you, Pearl. Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise. Well, look who's back. I haven't seen her since last game, actually. Well, in actuality, she made her actual return in Dual Destinies, but in the DLC case. That's where it takes place. So The DLC should be like the actual second case, or I'm not sure. The actual second or third case, I'm not really sure. But in that DLC case, that is actually where they first meet up with Pearl. All right, it's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course. This is Pearl Faye. She's a spirit medium here in Kurain Village. Pearl, this is Dhurke, my client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too, and what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium? Does that mean you can channel spirits then? Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Well now, isn't that something? I mean, but back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Oh, right. Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. Has a year passed since then? Let's see. 18? Yeah, because in Duel Destinies, I think she was 17, so either a few months have passed or a year. Not quite sure. Alright. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fae clan too. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel me. I don't know about that. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo? Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Kurain? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Kurain Village, don't you, Pearl? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. Alright, so welcome back, Pearl Faye. But first, let's explain. Let's talk to her first. Kurain Village. What a peaceful place. Nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl, Kurain Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums. I've never seen channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability. Gekichopa. Sorry, it's because in the series Juken Sentai Geki Ranger, or how we know it as Power Rangers Jungle Fury, the Rhino Ranger, or Geki Chopper, is known as the amazing ability. So, alright, it is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines and years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Kurain. I heard there used to be more of us a long time ago, but now we are very short. We are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They want the thrill of the big city. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that? Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and well, oh, never mind. It's okay, Pearl. You are at that age after all. Alright. Politician. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Politician. Do you know anything about him? Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately, and the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day. Well, local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Titian family is so powerful. Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? He seems pretty intent on winning here in Kurain. Is there some special reason why? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. the spirit mediums of Kurain once held a considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's why that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Kurain has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. So basically, as a politician's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village? Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Kurain Village? Well, anyways, let's present Pearl first with the glow moss. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? That looks like my Tama moss. It grows on Mount Maitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Maitama? See that mountain over there? That's Mount Maitama. And how would one get there? You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why are you so interested in that moss? Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, but it seems he hid it somewhere last night. He did? Maybe that's why he Pearl? Do you know something that might help us? Well, sounds like I better find out what she knows. Alright, where the doctor went. Pearl? Sorry, Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well, about that, all I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Maitama. Uh-oh. My bracelet. It's reacting. You know what that means. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. It's time to activate Proceed. Alright, let's see. Where is there... right here? No, I don't think so. Wait a minute. Ooh, what's this? Stop! Is that what I think it is? Oh. I think I see a bit of that glow moss there. Let's proceed. Gotcha. Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Maitama. I could tell because you rub your thumb over a splotch of dry paint, as you said. Oh, well, that nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? Oh. This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. I'm not sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, You actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Maitama from the bus stop. No, I didn't see anything like that. I swear. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture. Oh yeah. You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. Rain spirit? And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop? Oh, rain spirits have places to go too. This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is, Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it. Thus we present the raincoat. This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... Alright. Sorry, Pearl, but you gotta spill it. Where the doctor went. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. It's alright. Just please tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. I know. That's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said, "Please, don't tell anyone you saw me here." Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him, and he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going just like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Maitama. I heard there's a cave where mediums of Kurain tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there. Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going, but thanks for all your help, Pearl. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal. Really, I gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Alright, so we've reached Mount Maitama in the cave entrance. Phew, I'm all out of breath. Oh, come on. That was nothing. And, you're so much younger than me. I, don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Dirk, look! There's my gloss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. Alright, so we are inside the cave in Mount Maitama. I can't see a thing. Relax, your eyes will adjust eventually. Now, follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You. Whoa! Someone just pushed me. Apollo? What the? Apollo! Ah! Ouch. Ow. Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know. But I don't think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but to press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? Like we have a choice. We gotta go forward. I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. Alright, so we got the flashlight. But who was the one that pushed Apollo and Dhurke down deep into the cave? From lawyer to spelunker, how do I always get myself into these situations? We're never going to make it out alive. I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade, or the edge of a cliff. Cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There'd really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. Alright, so get this. still in the Maitama cave. Wow, look at the face on... And even on Dhurke, he's already getting tired. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like amazing here. I couldn't get back to where we started even if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. If ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. Oh, no. We are moving forward. So let's forge ahead. Even if we turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking, and that helped you become an accomplished attorney. How? It didn't. But when you need to earn a living, you'll to take on any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial really put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. Trucy. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as Air Forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me? Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dhurke. What happened? What happened, happened. Careful. The ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Yikes! The cave force collapsing. Not again! Ah! Now in a pool of water. Well, at least it's a lot better than hitting solid rock. Alright, so we are now in the question mark. Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Dhurke? Huh? Where are we? There we go. Nice clear vision here. Whoa! What is this place? I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here? I mean, those look like footprints over there. Oh, they do. What do you know? Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. It's time to find that orb. Alright, so I'll be right back. Let me take a quick break. So, cut. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so let's do some investigating. I'm just gonna go from top to bottom here. So let's go for this here bottle first. What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. Meaning that there is a way out, but they're gonna have to swim their way out. But we have a little problem here. Apollo doesn't know how to swim. Alright, the footsteps here. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because these are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Are those prints? They're coming out of that lake. Hey, you're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Okay, and what about this huge log here? Driftwood. How'd that get in here? By drifting on it, I'd assume. The only question is, from where? Okay. Anything? Oh, wow! Look at all that sparkliness there. So that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from all the way up there. No kidding. Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. You pass out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole or find some other way out. Why am I always between a rock and a hard place? Alright. Okay, so it's... It's a big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare say you look at our surroundings and say that again, Dhurke. You've got me there, son. Oh. Yeah, what he said. Alright. Ooh, K-Lace. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good. It's locked tight. There's no way to open it. It doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole, which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. Alright, anything else we're missing here? And that... Oh, wait a minute. This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water, it's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain? Can you imagine she meant it literally? Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As far as this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Aw, come on now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Ha 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 ha. How can you laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. It kind of reminds me of a... That kind of reminds me of whatchamacallit, I got to reset it here. There we go. Back to the way it was. Alright, so I guess what I should do... Ooh. There's a big button here. Huh? Nothing happened. Okay. This thing is covered with pictures. And hey, each section also rotates. Take a look at this, son. See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is one of a Kurainese butterfly and a Maitama. I wonder if they're clues to figuring out how to open this box. It appears that this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see. There's the dragon and tiger fight, a Kurainese butterfly with the Maitama, and a number of other pictures too. Dhurke, I was thinking maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we might have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle box. Let's present the research notes. But hold on. Warp transfer. Okay. Let's use the Dr. Buff's research notes mention the Song of Ceremony. When dragon and the tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Maitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer the prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Send upon us... Okay, I can't see the rest of it, but... Maitama motif from Kurain founding period. Maybe its lyrics and the picture on the box respond somehow. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, so each dial has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box, here comes justice. Alright, so the first one we're gonna see is Dragon Fight Fire. Because look at the notes as it says, when the dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. So that's our first one. And then the next one should say, when the butterfly embraces the Maitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. So we should go to where the here it is. The butterfly and the Maitama. Alright, so the next one is offer my prayers as fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. So no, not that one. Is it this one? Offer the prayer like fervent fire. Offer thy prayers as fervent fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. Okay, and then descend upon us in all her glory. The founder bestows the greatest power. So one up. Sorry. Okay, so can it be this one? It has to be this one. Let's see. It won't open. Maybe the pictures are in the right order, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's not it. It might have been. Oh, okay, I think I know. It's this one, and then the power will be bestowed. Let's hope this is it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know I've got the first 2 right. So let me see. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only the Holy Mother shall return. Can it be this one? Yeah, that has to be it. And then of course, descending upon us all in her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known. So it has to be this one. Alright, so let's confirm. Oh, sorry. I forgot about this one. Where is it? Yeah, it has to be this one. I might have made a mistake there. Alright. Let's see if I got it right now. Oh my goodness, what? What am I missing? Okay, so I have to find the one where the dragon and the tiger are fighting. So it has to be this one. And then the butterfly. Can it be like this? Can it be like this? And give it a shot? Yes, finally. And look at what we have found. It opened. So this is the Founder's Orb. We did it, son. The orb is finally ours. And thus we get our next piece of evidence. The Founder's Orb. Well, we finally found it. Okay, so I may have been wrong about that orb that Misty Faye had. So, sorry about that. I make mistakes from time to time. At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, it's no big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today, and I couldn't be prouder. Will you cut it out already? Before I turned it into a sun-ripened tomato. With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Kurain regime. So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Kurain? Like, demanding she abolishes the DC Act? Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the kingdom of Kurain. After all, as a sacred relic of Kurainism, that is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Mm-hmm. Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked the Dr. Buff to study it and why. I'm not sure I follow. The orb's significance. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the temple's treasure room. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you really think stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one it was. He knows who it is? Care to share your hunch? All I'll say at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. But why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Kurainese, a royal stealing a national treasure for such religious significance, and then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons. Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow of foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public. It would seem as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother. So if this were to go public, support for the Kurain regime would weaken. But that's not all. It's just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. And I'm going to find out what. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dhurke, well, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Kurain? There's that. But I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Alright? Nayuta Sadmahi. Nayuta, I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom. Do we hear his theme? Oh, so you've run into each other already. Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff. But now, he tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind, and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Ron's influence. He wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Kurain regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do, but that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope. But something changed him. But the thing is, what? What changed him to become what he is now? Wait. Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days, he's more like Ron's lapdog. To talk about a complete about face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence. Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Kurain's will, and it's tearing him apart. But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do. Dhurke's teachings. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth, like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for the truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dhurke and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held on to this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Kurain. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a statement to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence is what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids, Nayuta used to say with great pride, "I have the blood of the dragon within me." Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garan regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution. Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? I wouldn't know. Now that we have the orb, on to the next problem, getting out of here. Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too high to climb back up. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must can connect to the ocean. Wait a second, you're not suggesting we swim our way out of here? That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. Dhurke! He's gone. I'm sure he hopes. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. All right. Still waiting. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. The water. It's rising and fast. Need air. I don't know how to swim. If I don't grab on to something, This is bad. I better think of something quick. Let's hold on towards that log. I got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. All right. This is not good. The water's almost up to the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Hey, maybe I can use this like an oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. This puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. It must have been designed to stay put even at a high tide. Wait, that's it. Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at a low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that it helps. I drowned before I made it out. Drowned before I made it out. All right. It's no use. The hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way, and quick before I drown. The water's rising. Uh-oh. The water's rising up. Well, now that it's high enough, the water's high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up over the wall rock. Here goes. So the thing is now he's gonna... Huh? The hole! It's full of rubble. The tunnel's collapsing. Must have filled it in after we fell through. This can't be happening. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. Oh boy. The water. I can't. I can't breathe. Oh wow. Is this the end? Dhurke, I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I'd known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. Ah! I thought we were goners, but then... Nayuta! Apollo! Hold on! I'm coming! Now they could have done like put in anime cutscenes in here. It would have worked. Ah. And him too. That was a close one. I thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dhurke. All right, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you boys that boys don't cry? Thank you, Father. you you could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father would risk his life to save his own children? Mayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me, understand? Hey, Dhurke, this isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right? Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise. Okay, you promised. Dhurke, I waited and waited for the day you'd come take me home. But you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you and my life back in Kurain. Dhurke, why didn't you? Apollo! Apollo! Can you hear me? Dhurke? Still can't swim, eh? You came back? But why? I said I could come back for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to... Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening? Alright, we are now in question mark. Where? Ah, you've finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater. Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh? Ha 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 ha. Dhurke. Ha ha ha. You're telling me? Check it out. Snot's coming out of his nose. What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artists Grace could pull that off. What on earth happened? Sorry it took me long, son. Took me too long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out to the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me, and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back. Oh, that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape act too, Polly. I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons, but in undersea cavern, now that was a first. Dhurke, he risked his life for me. Dhurke, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I just did what any father would do for his son. He saved my life yet again. Oh boy. That did not come from me. That came from Apollo. Ha! I guess seawater doesn't make much of a meal. It's because Polly didn't have any sushi. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Here, AJ. Dhurke had me buy this for ya. Huh? Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around? Yeah, thanks. Oh wow, this is delicious. Ha 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 ha. Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Just like the old times. Dhurke used to slice up the fish he caught, and we'd all eat sashimi together. Fresh, that is. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like? You found the legendary treasure? Nice work, Polly. Thanks. Guess you could say mission accomplished. With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and be till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party. After all that, I just want to go to bed. I sure wish Nayuta was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution. If it can bring back those happy days. You can sign me up for it. Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt! It's him again. Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit? It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. You no good son of a... look at me like that. The crystal of Ami Fey is mine. Now hand it over. Over my dead body. Detective, help! Yeah, I know. Emma? What's going on here? He found a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. That's him. The one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Titian's family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station? I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Titian seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good. If Dhurke gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Kurain to face execution. Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal or orb, as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir? Hold it! That's right. Hold it! Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dhurke in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. Is that so? Can you prove it? Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb belongs to Dhurke. And now we present the agreement. The orb transfer agreement, that is. Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Ami Fey, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You can say that again. Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo? Mr. Wright! Daddy! What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Oh yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing in Kurain Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Ashton, Titian has retained me as his lawyer. Wait, you're his lawyer? Explain yourself, Wright. Legal advisor, sorry. Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Titian's lawyer? Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. As it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen. It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Ooh, we're gonna put you in your place, politician. You'll see. Is this what you came back to Kurain for, Mr. Wright? It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Titian is a very important client. They know each other? but I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. The Crystal of Ami Faye. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Titian's family heirloom? That's my client's assertion. He says it's the Crystal of Ami Faye. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits. Who's Ami Faye? She brought a Kurain's channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Kurain, the Holy Mother. Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you. What? Are you saying... I'm really sorry it's come to this, but... Mr. Wright, I don't understand. Let me spell it out, then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court. What? What's gotten into you, Daddy? Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this. Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear, we're headed to court. That's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court? Daddy, Apollo, no! I can't have our agencies competing against each other. It's too late, you see. The die has been cast. We each have to fight our client's best interests, or for our client's best interests. But so, what's it gonna be, Apollo? Are we gonna have to take this to trial? I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright? No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how many no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dhurke to at least try. What should I do? Welp, if we want the story to progress, then we must battle. So, battle, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you. Why you say something already? All right. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! First, Daddy. Now you, Polly, you're not seriously. Sorry, Trucy, but I have to do this. Apollo? Alright then. I better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court. Daddy, no, wait! A fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Kurain now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance, right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows. The first step of your revolution, huh? Yes. The revolution to restore Kurain to its former glory and save Nayuta's soul. Dhurke, I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're going to win this one. You'll see. I know you can do it, son. It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Right. I have to win this for Dhurke and for Nayuta. His salvation, along with all of Kurain, depends on it. Ooh, this is gonna be one exciting trial, but that's gonna have to wait until Monday. So tune in next time when the battle between mentor and apprentice begin. So until then, everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care and God bless.